Sugar is one of the most addictive substances there is. It has a certain taste good and feel good nature to it that many of the masses simply have a hard time resisting. Corporations are keenly aware of this fact, and they actually pull every lever that they can and use every single tactical advantage that they know of in order to exploit that fact. Every day you're being assaulted by sugary treats wherever you go. So much so that simply existing in today's culture requires a certain level of resistance activation energy just to avoid it. In 1960, 13% of America's population was labeled as obese. In 2020, that number is now 42%. The sugar bombardment is one of the reasons why. One of my favorite examples of this is just anytime you go to the grocery store. The grocery store is very tactical about where they put sweets and like how to trap you into grabbing them. They'll put it in particular ways so that they'll funnel you right past some sugary desserts and stuff. At my store down the street, you walk into the store funnels you to the left side of the store, past some sandwiches and whatnot, and then the aisles around the corner. And right next to that corner, before you go around it and go into the aisle portion of the store, there's a whole stack of sugary cookies with icing on them, cinnamon rolls, cakes, pies. It all looks so delicious. And they funnel you right past it, and it's totally on purpose. Don't mistake that. And also, every time you'll notice that you get to the register, there's always that row of candy and gum and all of that right before you get to the register. Totally on purpose because they're exploiting that nature that you have to see the sweet treat and just think, oh, that looks good. It's so irresistible. Let me just grab one. The next example that I'll pull up is like the gas station or the convenience store, any gas station, you all know this, or any Walgreens or CVS. Like every time you go to the register to pay for something, what's there? Obviously, a row of candy and gum and stuff. Duh. And also, another part about that is that candy is at child level, specifically like to extra target children at their eye level. So that's another way that they get you because obviously that's one of the most high traffic places of the store when you're exiting. So they stick it right there. You can't leave without passing the sugar. The next example is the mall. So I just got back from the mall today, and that's kind of what prompted me to make this video. When you walk into the mall, and you go through the sliding doors, like the first thing that you're greeted with, like right in front of you, is this Auntie Anne's, those cinnamon sugar pretzels. And it's not only the visual, it's the smell. That smell of cinnamon sugar just swells through the lobby and it smells so damn good. Like I will be the first to admit that Auntie Anne's fatty cinnamon sugar pretzel smell is absolutely amazing. And it's hard to resist. And guess what's caddy corner adjacent on the other corner along the way past the Auntie Anne's? Well, there's a big cookie shop as well. So you're not passing just one, you're passing two. And you know what else is funny about this placement? It's not only just the entrance. Well, obviously, the entrance is also the exit. So when you're coming back to get to your car, you're also forced, again, to pass the cookies and the cinnamon rolls. I'll bring up the next example now, and that's fast food. And we could have a whole nother video about fast food, obviously. We all know about that. But specifically, it's the fast food combos, right? Anytime you order something at a fast food restaurant, the default, obviously, is just you're going to get the combo with the big sugary soda, right? That's what everybody does. It's the default to get the sugary soda with your meal. Why not? Sounds good. I actually went to fast food one time with this girlfriend that I was going out with at the time. I ordered my meal, like the entree with the fry without the soda. She thought I was freaking crazy because like nobody does that. Nobody just orders the fast food order without getting the combo with the soda. She practically forced me to go and get the soda along with the combo just because she thought it was so weird that I ordered it without it. The next one I'm going to bring up is your favorite neighborhood Starbucks or any other coffee shop for that matter. I think the coffee shop thing may have started with decent intent. Well, caffeine, obviously, a big addictive substance as well, beyond just sugar. Caffeine could have its own video as well. But I guess Starbucks kind of gets you with the double whammy there because, well, most people who go to Starbucks, when they're ordering like the big coffee with the sugary hazelnut, vanilla, pumpkin spice, milk and sugar sweet treat. It's like drinking a cake or a pie in a cup with your coffee. This has gone well beyond just going to the store and getting a coffee. This is drinking a full on high calorie dessert now when you go to Starbucks. Personally, whenever I go and get a coffee, I just order a regular coffee black because I'm just looking for the caffeine. But again, caffeine is a whole nother topic. And there are other instances that you could point out where sugar kind of gets used to exploit your senses. There are vending machines in a lot of different places, in lobbies here and there as a little gotcha. Airports funnel you past, again, similar to the mall, they'll funnel you past that Auntie Anne's or that little sweet treat stand and what have you. Movie theaters, obviously, that's a key cornerstone of the movie going experience. And you know what's funny about this? Whole Foods is not even immune to this. You would think that Whole Foods is the good guy, right? That caters towards the healthy individual, gives you organic foods with organic ingredients, low fat, and all that business. And maybe they do to some extent. Maybe you can find a better selection of foods if you shop there, but they pull those tactics just as bad as anybody. Look at it next time you go. So, if you could take anything away from this video, I would say that you should have awareness that all of these tactical exploits are being waged against you every time you go out, practically. And I know personally that when I started consciously taking note of those tactical placements of the pastries and the cookies and all of that that they use at the grocery store in particular. Once I was cognizant of the fact that they were doing it, all of a sudden those treats no longer really appealed to me like they used to. You know, maybe subconsciously before you would have been like, oh, that cinnamon roll looks really great. Why don't I just go ahead and grab one of those while I'm at it? But once you know what they're doing and what they're up to, it becomes a turnoff. Now, when I walk past those pastry aisles that they force into your face, I'm just kind of like, screw you. That's a turnoff now, and I'm going to avoid it. So I guess the moral of this story is they're going to dangle those cinnamon rolls in front of you. And those cinnamon rolls, I totally agree. They're freaking delicious. Don't do it.